Hi, everybody. Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit longer than 2 minutes because, yeah, they know how to do a cliffhanger. Okay. All right. So the main storyline is basically who is the father of Luna's baby, with some other things kind of thrown in there, but not really. Um, everybody's talking about Luna. Everybody. Then, of course, Taylor and Ridge and Brooke and Katie and everybody's talking about that. And, you know, so, okay. And then we go to the big scene where finally going to get the paternity test for the baby, which apparently you can do it at 7 weeks because she's 7 weeks pregnant in the storyline. Although I have some questions about that, but I'll get to those later. Okay, so the big thing is who is the father of this baby? Is it Will's or somebody else's? Because if it's Will's, of course, he or she will be a Spencer heir and it'll totally blow up Electra and Will's relationship and just upend everything. Okay? So this is major news. Major life-changing news, right? Okay. So then they bring in Bridget, the doctor, Ashley Jones, which give it up for Ashley Jones. Another performer that they don't really use as much as they should, but she's top notch. Okay. She performs the procedure, and all it is, well, not all, but they take some blood, apparently, and then they swab the thing in your mouth, and then in a short amount of time, they can tell you paternity, right? Okay, so I was looking at the clock, and they wait until 10 minutes left in the soap opera to even do the test. And then it only takes a couple minutes. So you think that you're going to get some resolution by the end of the day. But of course not. That's a cliffhanger. So everybody is on pins and needles about who is this child. Like, you know. So everybody is who's the father? A moment of truth. Tell me. And then Will is. I feel bad for Will because Will is just standing there, but like you can tell, nervous, um, apprehensive, all the negative things, right? And he knows it's a life changing moment, and all he wants to know is he's not the father. But then, of course, nobody says anything. So that's the cliffhanger onto Monday. Okay, now on to the questions I have about the whole thing. Because we're supposed to believe she's pregnant. And I didn't believe it at first. I was skeptical because of her past, right? But then apparently supposedly that Bill made her take a bunch of tests and they all came out positive. So she's pregnant. Okay, one problem I have with it. The wardrobe she's been having for the last, let's say, week, okay, 5 days, has been not the kind of thing that you would wear if you're pregnant, in my estimation. I mean, I understand that you're not going to wear something really baggy in the beginning of the thing, but she's wearing like cut off, like not cut off shirts, but like the shirts that show the belly and the cleavage and the and short shorts and uh, I mean, if you're pregnant and you can get away with it, cool. But I'm not thinking about like, oh, let me wear the shortest thing possible when I'm pregnant. I wouldn't do that. So I don't know. Another thing, since we're on the wardrobe for a second, Katie, they always give Heather Tom the best wardrobe. Well, I mean, everybody has the best wardrobe, obviously. But I just noticed Katie, she's in like a burnt orange top and like of course, black pants or whatever it is. But like that top is great. Yeah, because it tells you fall is here. You know, so that's cool. But yeah, and then of course it's gonna get good next week because Sheila, we're probably gonna see Sheila and Deacon again. Sheila's gonna beg for Deacon to come home, and then Taylor's gonna be involved. I don't know how because I saw her face, but I don't know how. And then of course the question's gonna be answered about the fraternity, and then uh, some people are gonna be in, but they smush the scenes together so much. I don't know who's gonna do what when and all that stuff. So, but it looks like it's gonna be really good. But you have to remember we're creeping up to November, and November is supposed to be the time when all the good stuff happens because they want to have eyeballs on the screen. So they know what they're doing. But I got to give it up to Bold this week because in the last couple months, honestly, even though there have been some storylines that have been questionable, I'm still talking about it. So and they do know how to keep you interested. So kudos. All right, bye guys.